reduce the scoreline if possible they can. They conceded one in the first half, conceding second goal very early into the second half now. This will be a long comeback for them, conceding two. How and how will it be possible for them to have a greatest comeback? Scoring two. With the way things are now, FC are not ready to concede. A clean sheet will be enough for them. They will just want to do everything to put a smile on the face of the fans to claim the maximum 3 point. So stands now, it's Knight FC 2. HMK still yet to score. 2-0 in advantage of Knight FC. The result to see them go fourth with 7 points. Ahead of MLS, Offa FC, Easywell, HMK will still remain on the 7th position with 6 points. Still very promising for Knight FC, who is fighting to leave that relegation bottom. Before now, they were on the 9th position. Talking of Knight FC with 4 points. And a victory for them in this game now. We see them with 7 points. And will surely go 4th position. That should be enough for them to claim the max. Still not yet over to see a dramatic display from both sides. Still possible to have a dramatic display from both sides. But as it stands now, all hope on Knight FC. The lead by 2 goes to 0. The player van for HMK. Salahuddin Fatai. Attention by the referee. Before knowing if attention of the medical staff of the team will be needed on him. Salahuddin Fatai for HMK. At hand, the medical staff attention will be needed on him. Salahuddin Fatai is the player down for HMK. Surely will be attended to by the medical staff of the team. I'm very sure Knight FC will not be in rush to let him rise and continue. 2 goals is enough for them to claim the maximum 3 point they've been clamoring for long. They had a draw against Timmy Giant away from home, Knight FC. And the last day, match day 5 fixture against Timmy Giant. HMK in the city of Oshogbo, winning conveniently in the last game, match day 5 against Easywell, 2 goals to 0. And now they are tasting defeat against Knight FC, who had been struggling this season. But this should be enough for Knight FC if it ends this way to claim that all morale and confidence. They are back in the Nationwide League 1. It's the 2022 season and has been a very much interesting since the beginning of the match day 1. And it's the match day 6 of the Nationwide League 1. It's a live broadcast from the NLO TV. As it stands now, Knight FC lead by 2 goals to 0. HMK had a very good start in the first half. And now seeing it disappointing now, conceding to the hands of Knight FC, who have been struggling so far. Everything now working out for Knight FC at home. The fans really enjoy what they see now. Live at the Obafemi Awolowo University here in Ife. The sport complex. It's a promising one there. At the hand, it's a very good tackle. Still not yet clear now. Knight FC still looking promising this time again. Intercepted well by the midfielder of the HMK. Losing out the ball possession so very cheaply to the hands of Knight FC. The whistle is gone. Advantage HMK. There's a player there for Knight FC rolling in pain. Attention by the referee. They've been looking very much promising in front. Night FC in the second half, better than their first half appearance. Surely will be back on his feet to continue trying to figure out where exactly he is for Night FC. I think it's Awuchobi Tomiwa for Night FC free kick. This possessed very cheaply. Very easy touch now. Tic-tac football continue from the Night FC with confidence arising now. Launch it forward now to the main man, Kolawole Okpeyemi. Support by his own teammate. Drives it to the middle of the area. Now loses out the ball possession. Regain the possession at Night FC. They've not really been playing with a full confidence of ball. Losing out the ball so cheaply to the hands of HMQ. Busters have really been playing out of confidence. But very much lucky Night FC have utilized the two clear chances created. They're looking promising in front again now. Tips it down now. Night FC looking very dangerous now from the right flank now. Sends it to the left wing. The cross is in. It's a beautiful ball control now. This may be the chance to make it three. Oh, the crossbar to the rescue. And that should have been goal number 3. Good strike there from Falaya Dusi. Almost close. And that will be the first booking of the game. And this time around, Awuchobi Tomiwa will be going to the referee booking. No doubt about that. Oh, very much close to make it goal number 3 for Night FC. And the crossbar to the rescue. Good move of ball. Lovely diving. Separate away from the defender. Tips it off. And the crossbar to the rescue for the goalkeeper. Otherwise, it should have been goal number 3. Free kick taken by Hadiat Sadiq for HMK. Launch it forward. And this time around, goalkeeper very late to recover the ball, and he's out for a corner advantage. HMK, who are doing everything possible to reduce the scoreline here. As it stands now, Night FC lead by 2 goals to 0. This should be enough for the home side to claim the maximum 3 points they've been clamoring for so long. Corner kick advantage for HMK, who are doing everything possible to reduce the scoreline as it stands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 joining the attack now. It's a good delivery. And it's cleared out of the danger zone by the Night FC defender. You can see Night FC have doing everything to make sure all players are back in the defense line. Except Kolawole Okpeyemi, who is only in front of the territory of the HMK. That's the man I'm talking about. Kolawole Okpeyemi, the newly introduced player, who replaced Olatunji Olasubomi in the first half of this game. There is another player down for HMK inside the territory of Night FC. And this time around, it's Salahuddin Fatai again. Should be back to continue. It's a short one for Night FC. Still down injured Salahuddin Fatai, and I'm not sure he will be able to continue as the medical attention of the HMK is called on the player still down. Salahuddin Fatai. This may be a big blow, and surely will be replaced this time around by Lawal Mashoud, and that will be his last stage of the game. And Lawal Mashoud is now ready to replace him and make his own positive impact for the next couple of minutes before 90. It's Lawal Mashoud replaced Salahuddin Fatai, who had not really been enjoying the game due to injury. And now gives room for Lawal Mashoud to continue. Knight FC still not relenting. If possible, they can pass to the tally to make it number 3. Does not really look like a better side, Knight FC, convincingly. But they were very much lucky to score goal number 2. Swings it in. And nobody to make the follow-up there from the HMK. Swings the ball in. Looks very much dangerous. And nobody to make the follow-up there from the swinging ball there from the HMK. Good delivery there from Elewure Kudos. And nobody with a follow-up. Time still counting. If possible, HMK can bring themselves back in this game. They're down with 2 goals. They're doing everything possible to reduce the scoreline as it stands. It's a foul on the newly introduced player. A big blow for HMK. To see Salahuddin Fatai replaced due to injury. Wishing him quick recovery to be back to continue. Free kick, Knight FC. Launch forward by Rashid Usman. Looking for his own teammate from the left flank. This is Omisame Tobiloba, and it's too much for him to control. It's out for a troll advantage, HMK. The captain have been doing very much exceptional from the left flank. Seeing him from the centre back. Overlapping. Rolling up. That's to show how very much competent and very creativity he is. Talking of the captain of the Knight FC. They're looking very much dangerous in front again. And the defender is there to make the duty. Knight FC still not relenting. If possible, they can pass to the tally. They have -5 now. And now they reduce it to -3. Much more goal is needed for them to cancel the deficit. A victory for them now. We see them go 4th position with 7 points. And this should be enough for them to give them much more confidence and morale to escape the relegation bottom. Before this game, they are on the 9th position with 4 points. And now a victory for them in this game against HMK. We see them go 4th ahead of HMK with 1 point. Free kick for the home side now. Still doing everything possible to help Soletalik. The good delivery this time. And then away by the captain of the side. At the end will be advantage Knight FC again. This is the captain, Tobiloba. Shot 1 to his own teammate. Sends it back to Tobiloba again for a delivery. It's a good move from the left flank. Looking very much dangerous. It's a good crossing. It's anyone there. And it's a very, very much one. Very good delivery. And the heading one wasn't the best one. And no problem for goalkeeper this time. Very soft heading there from Kolawole Okpeyemi. After the delivery from the captain was a very good one. And the follow-up from the striker in front, Kolawole Okpeyemi, wasn't the best one. Very soft to react. Should have done better. Good move from the captain, Tobiloba. The delivery was a very exceptional one. And the finish wasn't so very much good. Knight FC looking very much dangerous in front. They're making sure the pressurize the defense line of HMK. A call from the referee, advantage to the visitors. The guest has not really been playing well. They had a very good start in the first half. The second half had been a different story entirely now. Seeing them conceding 2. It's second long by goalkeeper of HMK still not relenting. If possible, they can reduce the scoreline. Will be much more disappointing to see them going back to the city of Shojogbo without scoring a goal. They won confidently against Easyway in the match day 5, 2 goals to 0. And now coming down to Ife and losing to a struggling side, Knight FC, by 2 goals to 0. Still not yet over. If possible, they can reduce the scoreline. But as it stands now, Knight FC still lead by 2 goals to 0. Knight FC will be doing everything possible to add to the tally to clear the -5 depth. As it stands now, the goal difference will be -3. That's to show how much important it is for them to score more goals. A free kick advantage for Knight FC. The home side are really having a very good start of the second half, better than the first half appearance. You just have to credit them utilizing all chances created so far and change the whole scenario of the game, leading by 2 goals to 0. As it stands now, HMK will be doing everything to just reduce the scoreline. They have -3. If it heads this way now, a goal difference of -3 will be on the depth of the HMK, and that will not be a good enough right. That would be good enough for them to go back to the city of Oshogbo with a depth of -5. They've not really been scoring much more goals. How can they just clear this? With the way things are now, they're still down with 2 goals. They're doing everything possible to reduce the scoreline. Knight FC are not ready to concede. They've been playing massive attack, massive defense since they scored the second goal. Confidence arising from the home side. Living Kolawole Okpemi in front alone. HMK still fighting very hard to bring themselves back in this game. Knight FC not relenting to score more. As it stands now, HMK with the attack now. They're looking very dangerous this time. And the defender is there to make the interception very well. Good job there from the Knight FC defenders. Nothing given by the referee to let play continues. Launch the ball to the left flank. Too much for him to chase. Frustration there for the face of the HMK. A player van for Knight FC. Surely will be back on his feet to continue trying to figure out who exactly he is. Is Rashid Usman. And is back on his feet to continue. The centre back have been doing perfectly well. You have to credit his combination with centre back. They've been really doing perfectly well to hold the attack from the HMK. As it stands now, the consistency needs to be just all through with 100% concentration. Time counting before 90 as it stands. A good result for Knight FC, a disappointing one for HMK if it ends its way. But this will surely put a smile to the face of the Knight FC, leaving the relegation bottom. Coming before this game on the 9th position. And if it ends this way, they will surely go to 4th position, leaving HMK ahead with 1 point. Sexy back to goalkeeper Majid Aziz, who had not really been under pressure in the second half of this game. They've not really tested the goalkeeper of the Knight FC, talking of Majid Aziz. He was called to action twice in the first half. Oh, it's a lovely pass. Oh my goodness, the flag is up. That's a lovely pass from our Joby Tomiwa. But very lucky HMK 6 a flag up from the assistant referee. Long one from Aberi Shola, the goalkeeper of HMK. Well control now from Adegbita Jibola now to push the attack forward now for Knight FC. They're still not relenting. If possible, they can have the chance to score the number 3. They're still hungry for more goals now, talking of the Knight FC side. Hello. It's back again. Goalkeeper off his line. And make sure the ball is well read for a goal kick. Goalkeeper Moji had not really been under pressure in the second half. Was called to action tries in the first half. No shot on target from HMK in the second half. That's to show how consistent the defenders of the Knight FC are. Ever since they scored the second goal, they've made sure all attempt on goal from HMK is well read before reaching their goalkeeper Majid Aziz, who had not really been convincing so far. Was called to action twice in the first half. Nothing so spectacular from the goalkeeper. Very lucky to see his goal disallow. A goal from HMK disallowed in the first half. As it stands now, the scoreline still advantage Knight FC. The lead by 2 goes to 0. A goal from Sadiq in the first half. And Adegoke Toyib in the second half, separating the two sides. They're looking very much dangerous again. Still hungry for goal number 3 now. Chance there, and it's a very much important sliding tackle from Adiat Sadiq to make sure the pass and the attempt on goal again from Knight FC is well read for another throw. When you see them attack Knight FC, they're looking very much dangerous. Nuruddin Habib with a cross. Knight FC still with the ball possession. Advantage Knight FC. Well read by Jivade Shegun for another throw for the home side. This is Nuruddin Habib. Cleared out of the danger zone. That will be another throw, advantage Knight FC. HMK had really not been playing perfectly well the way they approach. Advantage for HMK. Still not so surprised to see HMK losing down 2 goals to 0 to also a very struggling Knight FC side. But it stands now. Knight FC already put a smile on the face of their fans. Something to share them about. The lead by 2 goals to 0. And this should be enough for them to hold on this before approaching their next game of the match. Day 7 of the Nationwide League 1. This should still sustain them going away from home to face their next opponent in the match. Day 7 of the Nationwide League 1. As it stands now, everything working out for Knight FC. The lead by 2 goes to 0. Still not yet over for HMK. It's a goal delivery. At the hand, the ball is out for a goal kick. No problem for Mojid Aziz this time around, as the ball is out for a goal kick. Time running out before 90 for HMK to rescue the day for themselves. Otherwise, they will have to go home empty hand, losing 2 goals to 0 against the struggling Knight FC side. Approaching this game, Night FC, they were on the ninth position with 4 points. And now they will have to go smiling back home, sitting on the fourth position with 7 points and leaving the relegation bottom for Team Giant. HMK still not relenting. If possible, they can reduce the scoreline. Launch it forward. Tips control now. Tic-tac football. Inside the box area now. It's a good cross. Nobody to make the follow-up for the HMK. Dropping forward. Advantage for Night FC. That will be the first yellow card for HMK in this game. After the home side receiving one earlier in this game. And it's a balanced one now. Free kick advantage now for Night FC. Everything working out for Night FC as it stands now. The lead by 2 goes to 0. Free kick advantage for Night FC. This is Rashid Usman. Let's see forward now. Trying to locate his own teammate. The defender is there to make the interception perfectly well. Well done job there from the defender of the HMK. 9 FC still not relenting. If possible, they can hassle the tally to make it goal number 3. They know how much important it is to have a lot of goal and clear the depth of the goal difference. -5 on ground. As it stands now, they've cleared it to -3. Confidence arising now for 9 FC as it stands now. They're really enjoying what it is now. Enjoying the game. Everything working out for 9 FC. The lead by 2 goes to 0. Nobody would have predicted this coming in favor of 9 FC, who had been struggling since the start of the season. As it stands now, that's football for you. Oh, that's a poor control. Very much poor control there. From a very well-experienced player, Leure Kudus. Awochobi Tomiwa. Support by the Gokitoib. This is Omisomi Tobilo by the captain. A player down for 9 FC. As the referee, attention is called on the player who is down, rolling in pain for 9 FC. Trying to figure out where exactly is 9 for FC. Adegbite Ajibola should be back on his feet to continue. Surely they will not be in a hurry to rise up and continue. As it stands now, everything working out for 9 FC. The lead by 2 goes to 0. This should be enough to wrap up the game for the next 90 minutes. This should be enough to claim the maximum 3 point of clamoring for long. It's going to be a celebration night for the Night FC side as they move away from the relegation bottom to the fourth position. And now they will have to leave Timmy Giant on the ninth position, struggling not to relegate back to the Nationwide League 1 Division 2 as it stands. Coming out, going on, Night FC will be doing everything possible, even if they cannot come on, not to concede to the hands of HMK. As time really running out before 90 minutes for both sides. As it stands now, Night FC are hello, back. HMK still not relenting to reduce the score line. Cross comes in, not locating any of his own teammates. Still pushing the attack forward. The cross comes in, and nobody to make the follow-up for HMK. As the ball is well read by goalkeeper Modular says for a goal kick advantage. A substitution, double substitution ready to be made this time around by the home side. Surely, goalkeeper Lawale Shei will be replacing Modular says. And as well, there will be an introduction of Ashanike Idowu. And that will be the last taste of the game for Modular says to give way for Lawale Shei. So very much lucky. The defenders have been doing pretty well. He had not really been exposed to the hands of the HMK attack. Couple of silly mistakes made in the first half, talking of Banjura says. But credit to the defenders for doing all-man duty. We still await the substitution as it stands now. Night FC looking very promising now with our Joby Tomiwa. Now locating on the chance here to make it 3. Oh my goodness! Second ball hits the crossbar, hits the woodwork. Very much unlucky. That should have been goal number 3. What a close moment. And that should have been goal number 3 for Night FC. They had a earlier chance from Arego Ketohib, hitting the crossbar. And another sensational strike again, denied by the woodwork. Very much unlucky Night FC side. They should have been leading by 4 now. Very much deadly in front. Our job in Tomiwa. Nothing given by referee. Recover the ball possession now. Perfectly done there by Jibade Shego. Trying to locate his man in front. Very much skillful our job in Tomiwa. Who have been pressurizing the defense line of HMK. And that will be that. That will be the end of the show. It's a well-deserved victory for Night FC after 90 minutes. It has ended live at the Obafemi Awolowo University Sport Complex, the home side, the home ground of the Night FC. Night FC 2, HMK all the way from Oshogonyo. Very much disappointing result for HMK. And a well deserved victory for Knight FC. It has ended for the match day 6 of the Nationwide League 1 between Knight FC and HMK. Knight FC 2, HMK nil.
Sorry, bro. Sorry. The final. No, Park. In fact, because on the power bank, you share. Stop streaming. Mo kàn fílẹ̀ náà ni nígbà tá a ti ra dátà fún un so. Ṣé bá jẹ́ padà sí Ìbàdàn ni? Mo dẹ̀ ti promise ẹ̀ pé I will bring